So, hi guys, welcome again to another video, and for this video, this is a video tutorial for the chapter 4, which entitled the network access. So, I just look for the diagrams or the somewhat like topologies, and I'll explain to you those topologies. So let's proceed. So this is the physical topology. So it usually point to point star or star what do you call that, just a point to point and star. And for the logical topology, it's somehow like point to point but shared media, different access across the method. So now let's proceed to the chapter 4. So I will not introduce to you the how I got my account here. So just watch the second introduction in my video tutorial in chapter 1, 2, or 3. So there has an instruction on how to open this NetAcad. So let's start with the chapter 4, which is the network access. So here we use the router. For example, this is the router. So I'll open the paint and I will demonstrate to you what is this home router. So first, this is our router. For example, a router, and it has a different switch. So this one switch, not switch, the port rather. This is the ports. There are 4 ports for the internet switch, and there are 1 port. I'll be using gray for the internet switch or the port, sorry. And we have here for the power, how you connect, and we have 2 lights here, and also we have here the antenna. So I'll be using this. For example, this is an antenna. Sorry for my drawing. It's just basic. So this is the antenna. So here, oh no. So here, this ports is for the Ethernet. Ethernet switch, and we use the UTP or RJ45 to connect this. And we have here this one is the internet connection. Internet connection. This is the internet connection. And excuse me. These two is the wireless antenna. So this is a representation of the simple router. So here is the power socket, or where you got the power, or for the socket. And this is the light if this router what do you call that, if this router is completely working, and if you have the CPU here, you will encounter a small part here where you will connect this in the Ethernet switch. This is the port or serial port. And we will use the RJ45. So okay, so I'll be using, for example, this, and this is the RJ45, for example, and it connects here for me to have an internet in my PC. So let's proceed to the formal tutorial again. So that's the connection. So just like what I've discussed to you, This is for the laptops. So if you have the internet or the LAN connection, so you can use also that. So let's proceed to this physical layer. So we have the copper cable. So let's type here the copper cable for you to see the example. So this is the copper cable. So it has a bronze color. So it is a the copper cable is for the electrical. And we'll just see the image because in this you know given it is not detailed. So here is the example of copper cable. So this will be the copper cable. And now let's proceed to the fiber optic cable. The fiber optic cable. So unlike the copper cables, the color of the wire is bronze. And for this one, it has many wires connected to one wire. So this is the fiber optic. And now let's proceed to the wireless. So we can't search the wireless because as we all know, wireless is not using some wire. So the best example for that is the Wi-Fi. So now let's proceed to the next one. So we have here the functions. Or the physical layer characteristics. So this is an example of switch, and we did this physical lab activity on my previous video, and we have to answer the next activity. So as we encounter the bandwidth and the throughput is a excuse me. So the bandwidth and the throughput for the bandwidth is the capacity to carry data, and for the throughput it measures the bits or to transfer. So first we have uses microwave. So as the question here, microwaves cannot be seen. So this will be wireless. and capacity to carry data. This is bandwidth. So it uses light, so it is fiber optic, and it measures, so that's the throughput and copper. So now let's proceed to the next slides. So as we search here, we have the copper cabling. This one, we have the excuse me. We have the UTP, the STP, and the Koshal. So before, let's continue to that. So let's just discuss first the unshielded twisted pair. So it has a outer jacket and twisted pair and color coded plastic insulator. So for the outer jacket, so the role of that outer jacket is to protect the copper wire from the physical damage. So that will be the outer part of the UTP. And the twisted pair, this is the twisted pair. So that's the wire, and it protects signals from the interference. And next we have the color coded. So these wires has different colors, so it identifies each pair. So we have now that shielded twisted pair. So we have the excuse me, we have the jacket, the this is the jacket, this is the foil shield, braided or foil shield, and also the twisted pair. So why we are twisting that? So for us to have a better, so good, it is nice to see when it is fixed or twisted. So it provides a better protection than the UTP cabling. So this STP is very expensive and difficult to install. And for the next one, we have the Koshal, which has the outer jacket, the braided copper shielding, this one, and the plastic insulation, and the copper, this is the plastic insulation, and the copper conductor. So there are three types of Koshal connectors. So we have the BNC, the N type, and the F type. So let's see. Koshal, oh sorry, Koshal cable, BNC connector. So here is the BNC connector, and the next one is the N type. So this is the N type, and the last one we have the F type. So if you can see the difference for the For the BNC, there is a small copper conductor, while for the just like the same here in N-type, and for the F-type, it has all of them has a small copper conductor. So let's proceed to the next one. So first, we'll just answer this activity. So, we will be dealing with the copper media characteristics, and we have here the UTP, STP, and the Koshal. So, Koshal has an antenna, and this one is the STP, and UTP is the most common nowadays. So, we are using the UTP now. So, you can see this in our laboratory. And also for the PC who has to connect a better better internet connection, and this one that has the types, and that's Koshal. So let's proceed now. So for now, I'm doing the activities, and first this one. This is very helpful. So here we need this and the paint. Sorry. We need to delete this. And we have to set the color to green. Sorry for that. And this is the, I think I should use the shape one. This is the green, and another green, and oh, sorry. This is green. Green also. This is part of the UTP cable if you don't notice. And we have the orange. And we have the light blue. This will help us to answer the activity. Oh, sorry. And for the last one, we have... sorry again. So sorry. And I'll be using the brown. So here, I will be putting some... This is the gray lines. So looking forward in this figure. This is not a gray, this is brown. So we'll just I'll just use the brush one. And I'll put again the shape, which is color brown. So this is for the version T5868A, and for the T568B, so we just have the orange part. So I'll just draw a one color for them, and then the green one. Sorry, this is very time consuming, and sorry for that. And the blue is sorry again. So blue is for the middle as always. It's just changes the color in brown, orange, green. So the stripe is always in the left, and in the first pair we have the blue, the second pair we have the orange, and the third pair we have green, and the fourth pair we have brown. So that's for the T568As. And for the T568B, we have the first pair we have blue, second pair we have orange, third pair we have green, and the fourth pair we have brown. So let's answer the activity. So this is the T568A port. So we should put the colors that we discussed here. So for the main, we have here for the middle. This is the first pair, and for the second pair, we have the green, and for the third pair, we have the orange, and for the last one, we have this brown. Oh, sorry, this is so sorry for that. And for the next one, the figure 2, which is the letter B. So I think here again, and the green one, and the orange. I don't think so because I don't memorize this. So that's for this activity. So let's proceed to the next one. So this is the fiber optic like what I've said. That's the example. And this is the parts and the design. We have the jacket, the strengthening material, the bumper, cladding, and the core. And let's just answer the activity. But now we will gonna be in hurry because we're running out of time. So the multi-mode here is this one. So we answer this activity for a long time and we already know the answer. So this is the answer. So that's correct. So let's just find the type of, oh, this is the example of wireless. We can see that Wi-Fi is wireless and the Bluetooth and the WiMAX. This is the example of our drawing lately, or this is the drawing. So the internet is very slow. But you can see it here. It's just the same as what I did. So now let's proceed to the topologies. So I've discussed to you this topologies. Again, the physical topologies and the logical topology. So for the physical, it refers to physical connection and identifies how a device and infrastructure device such as routers, switches, and wireless access point are interconnected. And for the logical, it is a network transfers frames from one node to the next, and this arrangement consists of virtual connection between the nodes and the network. So here we have the common one topology. So we have point-to-point, hub and spoke, full mesh. That's that three. So let's see this. For the point-to-point, we have this is the simplest topology, which consists of permanent link between two endpoints, and that is the very popular in one topology. So for the next one, we have hub and spoke, which is it's like a version of star topology in which the central site interconnects branch site using point-to-point links. And for the full mesh, we have high availability but requires a very end system be interconnected to every other system. So that's for the physical. And we have here the physical topology. So we have here the star, which is the star is a implementation of a spoke hub distribution paradigm in computer network. So every host is connected to a central hub. So it is a simplest form, and one central hub acts as a conductors to transmit messages. So excuse me. For the ring, we have a network topology in which node connects to exactly two nodes and forming a single continuous pathway signal through each node ring, and data from the data travels from the node with each node along the way, handling every packet. And we have the bus topology, is a network topology in which nodes are directly connected to a common hub duplex, which is what we call the bus. So extended star is Ethernet switch interconnect with another star topology. So this topology is example of hybrid topology. So now let's proceed. So here the frame. We need again to this one. This the frame fields. Sorry for the. So the frame fields here has a frame start and stop, the addressing, the type, the control, the data, and the error detection. So first we have to discuss the frame start and frame stop. So it is used to identify the beginning and the ending of the limits of the frame. And for the addressing, it indicates the source and the destination of nodes in a media, and type identifies the layer tree in the data field, and control is such a quality of service, and that QoS used to give a forwarding priority to a certain type of message. And now we have the data. It consists of payload, frame payload, for example, the packet header, the segment header, and the data. So last, we have the error detection, which it's used for error detection, included after the data form the trailer. So let's type here the header and packet and the trailer. The frame start, add type, control, data, error detection, and frame stop. So that's the flow of the frame field. So I think we're ready to answer. We're ready to answer the activity here. So we have two figures here. So we will put the part of the frame fields here. So first, we have the header here. And the type of header, we have the frame start. Oh. Okay. And addressing, the type, and the control. And here we have the packet, which is also a data. And we have here the error detection and frame stop for the trailer. So that's all. And for the figure 2, we have, I'll just answer. So consists of IP, so the data, and identifies the layer 3, so that is the type, and this is the indicator flag, addressing, and the control. So that's correct. So now we have finished this tutorial, and this is a summary. So just watch the video for the summary that I've created in my last video. So thank you for watching. See you again on my next video.